Welcome to our West Coast road trip. So this is actually going to be in two parts, and this is part one. Hope you enjoy. The first stop that we made was a place called Salvation Mountain, and Salvation Mountain was put together by a gentleman of the name Leonard Knight, and this is in the California desert. So this was a really cool place to see. It was super colorful, and of course the message is near and dear to our family's hearts. Next, it was my first time in LA, and of course I had to take a picture of Harrison Ford.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like Madeline Will has been awarded her very first star on the Hollywood Boulevard.
While we were in LA, we took a tour and they showed us all around, and we also got to go see the Hollywood sign, so that was a lot of fun for us. Next, we just stopped off at Manhattan Beach to enjoy some food and to sit on the beach for a while.
Mr. Will's eating nasi goreng. I have some rendang. And Madeline is enjoying satay, chicken satay, with nasi puti. And we have some Indian food. And Mom's eating Japanese.
Sushi and
What happens when my wife wants to eat really, really heavy sugary food tomorrow and burning the calories. We're at 87 right now. She's gonna break 100.
Oh, I'm done.
Good job. Almost 100.
I don't know. I didn't count. It was over
92.
30.
Moving right along up the coast, we stopped in Venice Beach to walk around, look at the outdoor gym, and have some fun.
Here we go. Swing? Go upside down?
I can't.
You're doing good.
Now flip over and then drop.
After 2 weeks and the clean eating, today's cheat day, war day, whatever you want to call it. How is it?
So good.
Ben and Jerry's. All right, sweetie. What do you got there?
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng? Rendang. How do you pronounce this one right here?
Batagor.
Patargor.
Next, we stayed the night in Santa Barbara for the 4th of July.
Oh, happy 4th of July, the parade is coming! Yankee Doodle went to town to rise.
Dang, do you hear the echo?
Sounds cool. Very close.
Yeah, this is cool.
On our way to our next stop, we actually saw this flower field that was off the road that we were driving on, so we decided to stop and take a few pictures and a few videos. We stopped at Solvang, and Solvang is a city in Santa Barbara, and Solvang is Danish for sunny field. It's a cute little city. We took a little tour around and some pictures. If you're ever in California, I recommend looking into taking a tour of Hearst Castle. Hearst Castle was built by William Randolph Hearst, and it was formerly known as La Cuesta Encantada, the Enchanted Hill. It's a beautiful castle, and it was really fun touring inside and learning about the family history.
Mr. Hearst actually had to extend the assembly room about 10 feet so that he could accommodate these tapestries so they would fit just perfectly above the choir stall doors. Now, what that meant is that he had...
On this road trip, we actually wanted to drive up famous Highway 1, and part of it was closed down due to a landslide, so we had to take a detour, and this is where we ended up. This detour had lots of turns and curves, and it was actually very scary because it felt like it was barely wide enough for 2 cars.
This is definitely living on the edge.
There's a minor landslide for them. No longer there's landslide. They're like sandy.
Before making it to San Francisco, we wanted to check out Big Sur and stop off so that we could get some pictures as the sun was going down. Once we made it to San Francisco, the first thing that I wanted to do was to get some yummy sourdough bread, what they're so well known for. So we stopped at Boudin, and it was delicious.
What are you gonna get?
Jovan then took me to the famous Buena Vista in San Francisco, where it's rumored to be the first place outside of Ireland to make Irish coffee. It was delicious, and this guy behind the counter was awesome. While we were there, we decided to take a tour of Alcatraz Island, and instead of going on the island, we actually chose the boat tour that was going to go under the Golden Gate Bridge and then around the island so we could get a good view. It was really awesome. This is the first time I've ever been to San Francisco before, and it was really lovely seeing the Golden Gate Bridge up close like this. And of course, when in San Francisco, make sure you take a ride on the cable cars.
Square, Coast, Union Square. Next stop, Old Farrell.
That's downtown. We should walk around here, honey. I got you, baby.
Before we left San Francisco, we made sure we made a stop to see the Painted Ladies, which of course were made famous by the TV show Full House. And then we actually took an Uber to the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge because Jovan and I wanted to walk across it. And lastly, for part 1 of this vlog, we went to Napa Valley and Jovan and I took a wine tasting tour.
Hey.
Hi.
So we're in the middle of a vineyard here in Napa Valley.
First time.
How's the wine so far?
Amazing.
But obviously, these are our reds, these are our cabs, so
Pretty cool. Want to do a quick tour of our Airbnb. It's an old Victorian style home. It's got a nice little entryway here. And here we are. Napa Valley. Some cool vintage art. Fireplace. Flat screen TV. Lovely bride. And we have a box full of wine that we got from our wine tasting tour. Nice little table here, but yeah, it's a beautiful setup. Our favorite part was this tub, just right here. This thing is amazing. Baller tub. And it's got like a cool little jet system. But yeah, it's really a well put together place. They renovated really nicely, and apparently this building goes back over 100 years old. So that's our bed and breakfast here in Napa Valley.
So? Love you. This is me giving my husband an apology for being crabby that we jaywalked.
We didn't get arrested, fortunately.
What's this video about?
Yeah, I'm just relaxing.
I was telling
Waiting for my
story,
wife
but
to scratch my
of course,
back
if you
again.
do that,
That's it, right there.